Damn, son, where'd you find this?
DJ DoWrong.
I want to get into some shit that just came out today. It actually, it's technically Friday. It came out 9 o'clock our time on the West Coast. You know what I mean? The project is called Bring Back the Streets, and it's volume 1. And the way that he just puts out music on a consistent basis, it'll be maybe a month, maybe 2. I probably go for a month. You'll see volume 2. And I'm guessing. I don't have any inside information on that one. I'm just guessing. You know what I mean? But, I gave this a little bit of a listen earlier. I want y'all to listen to it. Weebo, like I've said, like he's another individual that is constantly promoting himself on his social media. I know as a fan of his music, and again, don't get this shit twisted. There's a lot of sides to me. You know what I mean? There's an artist side, there's a DJ side, there's an executive side, and there's also a fan side of good music. You know what I mean? And Weebo continues to keep putting out good music, and he'll hit you with 5 or 6 songs. This particular project has 5 songs on it. I'm gonna play a couple for you. A couple or a few. Either 2 or 3. And if you want to hear the rest of them, you got to go download that shit. You know what I mean? It's available on all streaming platforms. He's got videos on YouTube. Like Weebo is similar to West in my opinion, as far as the grind that he has is it's hard to match, man. They set a precedent for all the rest of the artists. Spitta P's in there too. They set a precedent for artists out here to make sure that they step their game up. And with our project that we did, They Didn't See Us Coming. That's available on all streaming platforms as well. DJ DoWrong presents They Didn't See Us Coming. 18 tracks, over 25 different unsigned, dope as fuck artists that are from Las Vegas. You know what I mean? And Weebo is on that project. Weebo's on a song called Hold Up with IP The Man. And, they did that shit. Make sure you check that project out. But we talking about Weebo's project, Bring Back the Streets Volume 1. I like that people are doing the freestyle thing to different beats and putting it out there. And this is one of them. It's called Stimmy Check Freestyle. Stimmy Check Freestyle from Weebo off his new project called Bring Back the Streets Volume 1. If you ain't got it, it's available right now. Go get it. Do yourself a favor. You'll see.
Give me a beat.
You know what it is, nigga. Lavish life. It's sweet. Yeah. He was doing all that yapping, we caught that boy lacking. As soon as he see us, he finna sweat. Whoa. My little brother active, as soon as I tap him, he pull out the blicky, you getting stretched. I pulled up on Tina, this little bitch a eater. As soon as I seen her, she giving neck. Wow. These sneakers I'm rocking, they call me like 14, so I just named them the stimulus checks. Damn. My niggas be ballin' so hard, you swear up and down that you watch a sports center. When I be full of that mud and full of them drugs, I got a short temper. Left my ex bitch so bitter. Damn. Projects put a Porsche in them. These pockets full of dead people, guess it's safe to say I got corpse in them. Whoa. Glock 40 with a beam. Yeah.
Double cup full of lean.
Damn. Spent 15 on the skinnies with the knees busting out the jeans. Better watch how you approach us. All of my niggas is roguish. One of my niggas is smoky. I'm with this little bitch. Her pussy get wet as an ocean. I fuck her and stroke her with motion. I gotta stay focused. This Draco I pack fully loaded. This whip that I'm in fully loaded. I fucked on your bitch and I bust on her face and I sent her back home and you didn't even know it. I go get a pint, then I go get me a soda and peel off the ceiling. I pour it. I go to the trap where my little killer be posted. He stay with the cane like he Moses. Whoa. Black jeans, black tee, black mask, nigga, we finna slide. 89106 West Side, nigga, that's where I reside. Cap peel, body bag, toe tag, now that's a homicide. Sheesh. Pistol play, shells dropping all day, nigga better not come outside. He was doing all that yapping, we caught that boy lacking. As soon as he see us, he finna sweat. My little brother active, as soon as I tap.
Come on, bro. He gave you his address. Told you to pull up, basically. Weebo! Stimmy Check Freestyle. Come on. off his new project that just came out today. It's called Bring Back the Streets Volume 1. You know, I was anticipating this when I saw him put it on the social media that it was coming out today. I said, ooh, I can't wait until nighttime on the 15th because I'm going to get that shit. I'm going to get it. And I got it. And I'm playing it for you. And I'm playing it solely for the purpose of you going and supporting a dope-ass artist like this by going and streaming and downloading his project. Weebo. W-E-E-B-O. Weebo. Get familiar with it. You know what I mean? Get familiar with it. You know, he gonna give you a light flip. It's the name of this song right here, Light Flip, off of Weebo's new project, Bring Back the Streets Volume 1, available now on all streaming platforms. Remember where you heard it here first. DJ DoWrong, you bet you.
That's a light flip. All right. That's a light flip.
Play that shit, Brandon.
Alright. That's a light flip. I'm shining hard like somebody hit the light switch. Bookers busting out the bezel, that's a nice risk. I'm out eating mice, frozen with a white bitch. I just sold a whole P, that's a light flip. I trap all day and baby work the night shift. I've been running all week, I'm on pint 6. My loyalty to the gang is priceless. Hey, I'm a big dog and niggas termites. I press a button, burn rubber on the turnpike. Shit, I just missed my exit, should've turned right. And if it ain't a backwood, it don't burn right. Know you heard about me, I'm Mr. Lever, bitch. Quick to block her on the gram and delete a bitch. Say she all about a bag, I don't believe a bitch. Before I sent her back home, she was eating dick. She said her nigga got a form, but my car better. I spent $1,500 on these Margellers and another soft 5K for the fit. Balenciaga hourglass bag for my bitch. All this money pouring in, you can swim in it. Say she ain't wanna fuck, but her friend with it. Backwood full of pressure and a stem in it. Did a play and made 2 bands in 10 minutes. Hey. That's a light flip. I'm shining hard like somebody hit the light switch. Bookers busting out the bezel, that's a nice risk. I'm out eating mice, frozen with a white bitch. I just sold a whole P, that's a light flip. I trap all day and baby work the night shift. I've been running all week, I'm on pint 6. My loyalty to the gang is priceless.
That's Weebo. It's called Light Flip, off his new project that was just released. I'm talking about just released. Bring Back the Streets Volume 1. You know what I mean? I'm going to play one last song because I'm not going to give you everything because you need to go get the project. Support. That's what we need to do. Especially all the artists here in Las Vegas. We need to support each other. You know what I mean? We need to support each other. When we in these streets, because these streets is about to open back up in Las Vegas. When we in these streets, we should hear all of our music bumping in these streets. You know what I mean? We might have to take over the strip one of these days when it's safe to do so and just bump the shit out of all of our music. I had to do something like that. Get organized and just have a good time. You know what I mean? Just talking shit. It just popped in my head, but we need to do something to let these motherfuckers know that we are united in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I like Weebo when he really spits that street shit. That's what the song's called, Street Shit. Get it. Get the project. It's available now on all streaming platforms. Weebo, Bring Back the Streets Volume 1. Street Shit.
Sway. In this Louis bag, I swear to God, I got a honey bun. Got caught with a stick, I came home and bought another gun. We ain't fighting fair, you get jumped, ain't no one-on-ones. And we in this bitch super thick, so don't do nothing dumb. Pussy, see all my niggas with the shit. I'm out my body off of Molly, I'm so ignorant. Hit this block and let off shots, he ain't get hit, we gon' spin again. My cop from overseas feel like I'm speeding in an immigrant. My partner super solid, took the charge and he was innocent. My other partner took a plea, just waiting on this innocent.
DJ
I'm with a bad bitch at Top Golf, and when we leave, she gon' suck a nigga socks off. I keep me a pole, just in case some shit pop off. Just bought a glizzy, it'll blow a nigga top off. Gang, I was broke last year, but now my money long. I'm at this bad bitch crib, she ain't got nothing on. She eat the dick and on her face where I be nothing on. I up this can and get the bus and I feel something wrong. You would think I'm John Wayne when I reach and pull it. Got his bitch all on camera, should I leak the footage? Come around with all that flex and we gon' rob a nigga. I was 14 when I first shot a nigga. Brody told me, Bo, bring back that street shit. All this water on me got a nigga feeling seasick. And to keep it gutter, I'm the wrong nigga to beef with. Hit your bitch and run the train, her slutty ass be sucking 3 dicks. Damn. Since I'm getting money now, they acting funny now. All this steak and lobster got a nigga chubby now. And I be running with them shooters, fuck with me, they gun you down. Put money on your head, I bet they come and hunt you down. In this Louis bag, I swear to God, I got a honey bun. Got caught with a stick, I came home and bought another gun. We ain't fighting fair, you get jumped, ain't no one-on-ones. And we in this bitch super thick, so don't do nothing dumb. Pussy, see all my niggas with the shit. I'm out my body off of Molly, I'm so ignorant. Hit his block and let off shots, he ain't get hit, we gon' spin again. My cop from overseas feel like I'm speeding in the immigrant. My partner super solid, took the charge and he was innocent. My other partner took a plea, just waiting on the sentencing. Gang.
Weebo. Song's called Street Shit. That's one of 3 songs that I played from his project, Back to the Streets. Volume 1, available on all streaming platforms. Make sure that you go listen to the other songs. Stream, download that. Support Vegas. I do. I don't think I've disappointed yet. with the artists that I've been playing. Yes, motherfucker, I'm tooting my own horn right now. And I told you we was going to get into another Las Vegas artist. He goes by the name of 2Ceez. 2Ceez recently released a project called R&ceez. And he ain't fucking around at all. Not even a little bit with this shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to 2Ceez. You know, I know you've been grinding a long time. I remember back in the Money Vault days when you did a song. I want to say it was a song with Easy Red. And that shit was so cold. And, you know, we take it back then. That's how far back I go with this music shit in Las Vegas. I remember that shit. They both ripped that shit apart. But I want to give you 2Ceez many, many years later that's seeming to master his craft when it comes to this rap shit. The confidence has always been there. You know, I know the confidence has always been there, but he's got a machine behind him now. He's got the right people behind him. He's in a groove right now in the sense of, I don't think he could go wrong. If y'all don't know about 2Ceez, after this, you're going to know about 2Ceez. It's from the project R&ceez. It's just called Wave. I like this shit. Remember where you heard it here first. DJ DoWrong. Let's get it. Yeah, this is my favorite one on the project. I'm just going to tell you right now. And there's bangers. That's hard to say. But listen to this shit.
Hey, baby. Miss me with the he say, she say. Well, unless. He say, she want a 3-way with a new friend each day. Highlight pussy every night, I wanna replay. Got me busting like a strap, all these scratches on my back. Got a nigga screaming out, go DJ, wait one time. I might pull up in that rave one time. Then you messing with a nigga stacking capital and we can hit them all and blow a stay one time. Brain like Hawker, but I still make it yell. Mr. Dope Dick, use a tongue as a scale. Love locked down, but that pussy on bail. And that ass bounce back like it just took an L. Ride away one time. She looking for the wave on the road tide. I let her ride a thing without a cosign. On the money highway, the whole road mine. She wanna ride away one time, way one time. I'ma let her ride away one time, way one time. She wanna ride it, she be rolling, she be popping, and I won't stop it. She wanna roll it, but I let her ride it. Speak body language, mouth stay silent. Way one time, baby. Baby, won't you wait one time?
DJ DoWrong.
Shorty said she wanna fuck with me one time. Her last nigga was a fuck with the whole time. She said she wanna be the center to my old line. And that pussy do tricks, she a gold mine. But she know that I'm about my dollars. Burners come with commas. Wave on Bahamas. And they don't want no problems. With a nigga like me, this surf boy here reserved for freaks. So Janet, tell me what it's gonna be. You only wanna surf with a nigga with a name, or you wanna ride it wearing my Rolex chain? I can have that ass coasting like you in Cabo. This way presidential like Donald. All these hoes tryna cuff a nigga got me feeling like a criminal. Shawty said she wanna fuck with me one time. She looking for the wave on the road tide. I let her ride a thing without a cosign. On the money highway, the whole road mine. She wanna ride away one time. Way one time. I'ma let her ride away one time. Way one time. She wanna ride it, she be rolling, she be popping, and I won't stop it. She wanna roll it, but I let her ride it. Speak body language, mouth stay silent. Wait one time, baby, baby. Won't you wait one time?
Come on now. That's how you do a song. Like, man, that is one of my favorite songs out of like even industry shit right now. You know what I mean? Like, that is that shit that I could play like 10 times in a row. Like, the shit that I do, the Just Ride mixes, I've been doing that for many, many years. Even before I started doing this DJ shit, I always compiled CDs and called them Just Ride. You know what I mean? And that's anybody who knows me from back in the day. You know, I shit in middle school. You know, I used to make sure that every day I found a way to make $2.75 because that's how much a single would cost. A single on cassette would cost with tax $2.75, and I would have the new music. The city bus would take us downtown, and when the city bus would take us downtown, I would make sure that I bought a single, and I know CMF for life could vouch for that. It's gone way back, my love for music. And this is good music, 2Ceez. That song, that Wave song, man, that's one. That's one of them, man. That's one of them. Let's get into another song. This shit is called Weed Man. You know, I got some pretty good weed men, personally. And if any of my weed men are slacking, you know, the dispensary is right around the corner. And the dispensary, even though they tax the shit out of your ass, they do you right. Because you know what the fuck you getting. You know what the fuck you getting. You know what I mean? Weed Man, 2Ceez, off the project R&ceez. Make sure you go download that, stream that, support Las Vegas, no matter where you're at. I don't want to just say support Las Vegas, support good music. Like you support your weed man.
DJ DoWrong.
Look at the mess. Whenever I'm on your mind, you might get a text. You know I'm whipping, flipping pages, but soon as I'm done with the page, I'll be coming over to bring that thing over. Put your head in the sofa. Dope thing make them scream more. Drugs happens every time. Always running out of time. Never running out of money. Broke niggas make me laugh. She let me fuck cause I'm funny. Or is it cause my wrist dummy? Whatever the case, she give it to me in Harlem Shake. Cause I serve a gas with no brakes. Cause it's money before pussy, I need my chips before that cookie, I serve an eighth and watch her levitate. That pussy look better at Heaven's Gate. I serve her pounds and I pound her. I get her high and I down her. Her screams of this good dope, I don't know which one louder. Time is money, so I'm used to selling ticks like my name Jay Crowder. She love
love a D, boy, they give a D. She love a stomach filled with dick and Hennessy. She got an old man around the way, but I don't give a fuck, he ain't a friend of me. If niggas had an opportunity, they'd do the same old shit to me. That's why my business closed, ain't no snooping around here, dog, man, that's word to me. Rest in peace, damn. I swear I feel sorry for him, man. I know it gotta suck when the one you love fucking on the weed, man. Splash on my neck, let daddy be dripping, baby. Look at the mess. Whenever I'm on your mind, I get a text. You know I'm whipping, flipping pictures, but soon as I'm done with the pics, I be coming over, tipping that thing over. Put your hand in the sofa. Don't think make them scream more. Drugs happens every time.
TwoCeez. Song's called We Man. I like his twist on that shit. That shit's dope. Las Vegas, we need to think bigger in the sense to where I'm not just doing this for my homeboys, you know what I mean, or my homegirls, or, you know, my family, or whatever it may be. I'm doing this because I want to make genuine hits, you know, for a long time. I hate to admit this, but I'm going to be truthful. For a long time, it seemed like I was making music for myself to listen to in the car. And, you know, the world has changed from when I first started it. And what I mean by that is you're able to put out music so easy nowadays. You know what I mean? You could do it right from your phone if you wanted to, you know, but, you know, with the process that is out now, it's real easy to make sure that you invest in yourself because you are worth it. If you're not worth it, what the fuck are you doing this for? You know what I mean? You are worth the investment that you make to make your music sound good. And when I always tell all the artists that I fuck with, that have fucked with me, is you only get one opportunity to release that particular song or project. And there's no taking it back or re-recording or anything else. So if that means that you have to get back in and re-record the vocals again because it might not be at the level where it needs to be, then that's what you need to do. If the production, you know, a lot of times getting the beat tracked out makes a difference for the sound quality. You know, when you just download stuff from YouTube and, you know, you don't have the stuff all tracked out, that sound is not going to be what you need it to be. It's very important. And I'm just trying to give you some game from an artist perspective and from a DJ perspective. You know what I mean? You have to, this is a representation of you. TwoCeez, Weebo, they both have a great representation of themselves. Their song selection, as far as the beats, you know what I mean, the way that the sound is, you can tell that it's mixed and mastered. So again, if you ever get any conversation from me just saying the sound quality needs to be elevated, don't take it personal. You could take it one or two ways. You could either, and hopefully both ways are motivated. You could look at it like, you know, I appreciate the honesty of your opinion. I'm just one man. You know, I strike out sometimes on music. You know what I mean? I do strike out sometimes on music. You know what I mean? I'd be a fool to sit here and say that, you know, I might have a song that I downloaded and it wasn't like my vibe at that time. And a few months later, it gets popping and I go to play it and I'm like, damn, I've been sitting on this for a couple months. So again, make sure your sound quality is where it needs to be. TwoCeez, this is the last song I'm going to play. It's called For the Night. And you know what? This is the last song that I'm going to play for the night. You know what I mean? I'm going to get you guys back to your night. I appreciate you tuning in. You know, we've been rocking almost 2 hours and I think it's only fitting to make sure that we end this for the night with TwoCeez. Check it out.
Picture me rolling. Picture me rolling. Picture me rolling.
DJ DoWrong.
I'm having champagne drinks, and I don't even drink. That's cause I'm going so hard.
I'm celebrating in my sleep, swerving with a bad bitch, bumping me. With a 40 tuckers, ain't no bumping me. I value money more than somebody company. If it ain't green, it ain't my cup of tea. Never slide with a slider, always moving with a hustler. These hands touch so much white, got me feeling close to the God. The street steady calling me a usher. Never been a buster. Hand full of pennies, chasing $1 million dreams. Nah, a jigger felt when he said that money ain't a thing. Got it out the mud, turn water into wine. I'm like Jesus in his prime. Shawty think I'm dope, and I'm getting to her head. She about to snort another line. Got medicine for these hoes. They faking prescriptions. She say I'm in God's plan. She got Drake's intuition. Dog short shot, ODing off my flaws. Shawty love my flow. She ODing off my balls. Who would've thought this local nigga would fuck up the streets in foreign cars? Picture me rolling, drop the top, hold the stars. Girl, you fucking with a god, only for the night.
You know I ain't got a lot of downtime. Yeah, I'ma do whatever it's gonna take to get you right. Yeah, you can tell me all them little things you like. Girl, it's one thing on my mind. Baby, I got one night. Yeah, I just got one night. Fuck it up, then rewind. Yeah, need it more than one time. Girl, that thing is so right. Fuck until the daylight. I got one night, one night.
I know you glad to be riding with me. Tell them backwoods that you rolling with seats. Real niggas can't be bought, we don't come with receipts. In case niggas made you lose faith, I'ma make you believe. Tonight gon' be a movie, can't catch it on Netflix. She say I'm a snack, I remind her checks mix. Hit the jeweler, he shooting chains, get your wrists and your neck in. Cause at the end of the night, I'ma see you shine when you naked. Dog short shot, ODing off my flaws. Shawty love my flow, she ODing off my balls. Who would've thought this local nigga would fuck up the streets in foreign cars? Picture me rolling, drop the top, hold the stars. Girl, you fucking with a god, only for the night.
You know I ain't got a lot of downtime. Yeah, I'ma do whatever it's gonna take to get you right. Yeah, you can tell me all them little things you like. Girl, it's one thing on my mind. Baby, I got one night. Yeah, I just got one night. Fuck it up, then rewind. Yeah, need it more than one time. Girl, that thing is so right. Fuck until the daylight. I got one night, one night.
DJ DoWrong.